What's up, you guys? Welcome to the behind the scenes of our Snow White medley. We're gonna show you guys behind the scenes stuff and our new studio, which I'm in right now. You're gonna get a special look at that. Grab some popcorn, kick back and relax, and enjoy the video.
As you guys can see, we put so much work into all of these videos, and it seems like you guys really love it. But if you really want to make sure that you never miss a video, the best way to make sure that you get every single video from us is to hit the bell and like the video. And if you don't do that, YouTube won't send you guys our videos all the time, and you'll be missing out because we have a lot of good ones that a lot of people don't see. So just make sure you hit the bell and hit the like. It would mean the world because I want you guys to watch all the videos.
Well, that sounds an awful lot like Princess Problems. Finally learning that life...
Princess Problems was the first song that we did, and it's the first time I got to put on the Snow White costume. That was really exciting. And I got to do my first song with Matthew, which I was super excited for. We spent so much time, too much time, looking for the perfect filming location for Princess Problems. Problem is, everything was dead outside because we're still kind of in winter going into spring, so there was no green except for a few places, so we couldn't find it. We went to so many different places, and then we ended up here. We finally found the perfect filming location. Ready? Right there. Back at home. Yeah, our backyard was not enough. I mean, we have a cute backyard, but our neighbors have a gorgeous backyard.
Me and Samantha went up to the doorway and rang their doorbell. We realized at that moment that we looked like we're trick-or-treaters.
Sam is currently at our neighbor's front door, and it's almost like the guy's gonna open the door and be like, hey, sorry guys, I don't really have any candy right now. October's not for a few months. Look at her.
And they said, absolutely, sure, go right ahead. And it was really, really great of them to let us use that because it came out beautifully. So thank you guys.
But I'm staying on the run, looking out for number one. And that's the way it's gonna be.
You'll notice as I'm like running through the forest, because Kaz is an amazing camera guy and editor, it looks like I'm running through this vast forest. In actuality, the amount of space that we used to make it look like that was really not much bigger than what you're seeing in frame.
They don't apply to me. And maybe I'm dreaming. Well, I'd like to stay just like this.
All right, then we jumped right into the next song, which was A Hand Meets a Hand. It's a new addition to the Snow White musical universe.
I'm moving the light, I'm following Samantha. It's very important because she'll be in the dark. I don't get my job right.
Yeah! Whew.
It was just so beautiful. I can't even.
Second day of filming, we had to film a silly song, but first we had to get into character, the true minds of the dwarves. We had to lock in.
Day 2. We're gonna load the car up and we're gonna head out. Let's get it going. Also, shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to Michael, new patron, joining the chat today. Love you guys. Everybody's getting dwarfed up. Let's go check in with all the dwarves. And I'm bashful. I'm supposed to be shy. Oh, which one are you, man? You gotta let us know.
I'm grumpy.
I'm happy. You don't look very happy.
Oh my God, that's something.
What's up, me? Doc?
Doc.
So we filmed this at a local restaurant that I absolutely love. It's called the Stirling Hotel. So anyway, they had all these logs there and we were doing squats up and down, but it only shows like a second of that in the filming. But in reality, it was nonstop. The next day, I literally couldn't walk. And then they showed 2 seconds of that hard work. But it was so much fun.
I just have to say huge shout out to Brooklyn. She perfected the role of Dopey. I just think no one could have pulled that off like she did. She was a natural. And I think you guys are gonna see her in a lot of future videos. Let us know if you'd like to see her, because I loved her.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
You look good.
It feels, yeah, it's a weird feeling.
It's so, oh my gosh.
It was an amazing film session. I got to like play the part as Happy. I loved yodeling, playing the flute, you know, it was a good time. And I loved just getting into that character dive. It was so much fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
The hi-ho scene in our video, we did that on green screen, and that was really the first scene we ever filmed on a full green screen. We were all standing there together. Normally, it's like one person at a time, and then they would layer us. So we were actually able to act it out. I kind of felt like the Marvel Avengers when they do that, where they all go on the green screen and we see them fighting in this big giant wall of green behind them. It was our smaller version of that. I had no idea what Kaz was gonna do with the design, and I think he hit it out of the ballpark.
Kaz, I don't know how you did it, but you made that look amazing. I mean, you had all of us in there. So yeah, the green screen definitely like unlocks the whole world for Kaz to be like the god of, maybe, I don't know, the master of.
Guys, shout out Kaz. Everybody comment, we love Kaz, and he's handsome in the comments below.
When it comes to the actual singing, if you listen to the track, a lot of the overlaid stuff is me just going like full opera mode, because I'm listening to the original tracks. You can hear they're like classically trained singers, these dwarfs. But for the twins, for Aiden and Connor, I've been their vocal teacher for a couple years now. We worked really hard on kind of finding that place for them, the little more classical, legit sound. And I'll use this opportunity to shamelessly plug that if you're interested in singing like Aiden and Connor of the Sharpe Family Singers, you can email me at operadaddystudio@gmail.com, and maybe we can hook something up.
Look upon this land, on the home we've come to know, where magic and light fill the air.
Our first scene of the entire music video with our little cousins. They're so cute. Yeah, play!
So Brooklyn and Riley, which have been in our videos before because they're like professionals. When Riley was running to the townsperson that's supposed to be her dad, she kept saying, but wait a minute, that's not my daddy. And so we said, run to your daddy. And she would stop the film and she goes, but that's not my daddy. And then we said, well, you know what? We're gonna get a donut if you run to your daddy. And then literally the next day she was like, Daddy! She's so cute, but she will do anything for a donut.
You know, at the end of the day, I think the scene looked beautiful in the sunlight, and it was a nice touch to the video, and I think it set up the whole beautiful story of Snow White elegantly, so it was pretty cool.
I close my eyes and see the girl I meant to be. Is she a part of
Waiting on a Wish, I thought was so perfect. It was such a beautiful location, and the song just came out really pretty. I loved my dress. I liked there was a red dress. And I just didn't want to look like Lord Farquaad because I saw lots of memes of people saying Snow White can look like Lord Farquaad. Thankfully, I don't think I looked like that much. The song was so pretty. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole movie. Like, we had one scene where it just like was one big shot, and I loved that. I didn't want to do lots of cuts. And we were trying to avoid cars because it just takes you out of the time period and the feel, so. Car. But I think we got there. I think it was so pretty, and hopefully everyone liked our version.
someone brave, someone true?
On our fourth song of the day, I was getting a little tired, so I couldn't help but get a little slap happy.
Action!
Come on, dude.
And guys, it's a Sharpe Family Singers special to finish the song with some dancing at the end. Am I right?
It's safe to say that after 12 hours of filming, we were definitely starting to feel it. Well, almost everyone.
Then it was our last song of the night. My absolute favorite song in all of Snow White. Come on, Whistle While You Work. I don't know what happened, but I think everyone just got a huge boost of energy at the end, knowing that we were almost at the finish line.
1, 2, 3, 4. You go pivot, turn, pivot, turn. Great, that looks awesome.
Huge shout out to Rose. She was our choreographer and she really brought out those dance moves. We tried to replicate the movie and I think we did it justice. And it was really fun because every time we get to dance, like, we don't do that all the time. So every time we get to do it, you never know what's gonna happen.
So the Evil Queen, that was, of course, I love that one because that's my part, but I had a choice. I could do the new version, the way the Evil Queen looked, or I could do the old classic. When people see that classic, iconic queen, you know right away what it is. And I feel like I could pull that off a little easier because I'm not gonna compete with Gal Gadot. So that was a lot of fun because then I kind of did the makeup like her. I did the nails. The only thing is, the only costume I could find was an extra small. So it literally did not fit me. It was completely open in the back. In fact, if you really look hard, there's one part of this, one of the scenes in there where I turn and you can literally see the whole back is open. Whoops!
Just one bite, you see, and red. Then good night, put her to bed.
Give one word for how scary your mom looked as the witch.
Terrifying.
Disgusting.
Creepy.
Disgustified.
Unsettling.
That wasn't my mom that day.
Beautiful. I hope I didn't scare too many children out there because I kind of scared myself when I saw it. I wish I could have just gotten a mask because none of that was a mask. That was all like that rubber stuff, and I used tissue paper and makeup and spirit gum. But when I saw the finished version, what Kaz did with the transformation, that was beyond what I thought it was ever gonna be. I mean, I was like truly shocked by that. That was amazing. It was so much fun. Please go watch our video. I think you'll really love it.
It was one of our best ones. I'm gonna have these memories for the rest of my life, doing all these late night shoots with the whole fam. We really enjoy what we do, guys, and we hope that you love it just as much as we do. We love you guys so much, and I hope you are excited that Sharpe Family Vlogs is back. Woo! It's been too long, and you guys know the drill. Check out our Patreon, check out all of our social media. We love to stay connected with you guys. You're the reason we're here, and we can't wait to see you for the future videos. Love you so much. Happy Medley behind the scenes.